Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are. Remember, you have greatness inside of you. Welcome back to another NHL Playoff 2022 video series with the Hockey Coach Guru, Coach Frenchie for the Hockey National Show. This is the last one, and this is all about between the Dallas Star versus the Calgary Flames. Don't go nowhere. I'm going to give you everything you need to know between the Star versus the Flames. But before we start, you know the drill. Please don't forget to click on the likes. Tell me what do you think. What is your prediction between the Dallas Star versus the Calgary Flames? Let's dive in and talking about the stats. First of all, the first game is May 3rd at 10 o'clock Eastern Time in Calgary. The Calgary Flame owes the Dallas Star. This is the first game of the series. Then you have the Dallas Star of 46-30-6. They finished fourth in the Central Division. The minus differential, -8. This is a really not great. This is one of the rare teams when you make the playoff of differential minus. It's not looking good. They are 5-3-2 the last 10 games at 27-10-4. They are really good at home, but they struggle on the road, 19-20-2. For the Flame, a great year overall. Finished first in the Pacific Division with 50-21-11. They are 6-2-2 the last 10 game and the last game. But the differential guys is plus 85, one of the top best team in NHL for differential. At home, have a great year, but also they play well on the road. They are both with a 25W. The power play pretty even, both of them at 10-4 and 11 ranking for both teams. Penalty kill advantage the Flame. They are 6 versus 19 in NHL. The goals for. This is a big difference between both teams. The Flame can score a lot of goals, 3.55 versus 2.84. The goal again, the Flame dominate also 2.51 versus almost 3.00 for the Flame for the Star. The shot for the Flame again. They're almost 5 shots more per game versus the Dallas Star. Finally, the face-off. This is all about the Star. They are the second best team in the NHL about the face-off versus the 12 for the Flame. The block shot advantage the Dallas Star, 10 in the NHL versus 30. The hit per 60 minutes, they are both pretty even, 17 versus 19 for the Flame. And finally, the giveaway puck per 60. Both team guys give a lot of puck, almost 10 per game. Let's move on now for the stat per team. First of all, the series, Flame win the series 2-1 and 2-0-1, honestly, they have versus the Dallas Star. The goaltender, now the Star have different options during the year. They use 4 of them. We know also Ben Bishop retired during the year. Could have been past the year in the American Hockey League. And they got also Wedgwood from the waiver list from Arizona Coyotes. But it's all about Ottinger. They have a great year, 30-15-1 with 1 shootout, 2.53 and a save percentage of 9-1-4. It should be the goaltender for the Star. For the Flame, Markstrom have an amazing great year, 37-15-9 plus 9 shootout for the 2.22 and a save percentage of 9-2-2. Great year for Markstrom. The leader for the most point for Pavelski for Dallas with 81 points. Goodrow 115, an amazing great year for Goodrow. Top 3 more point in NHL. Following for the number, the goal is Tkachuk at 42. Robinson 41 and assist Pavelski. Goodrow dominate for their own team. If you want to have more information about the team on different categories, just check the graphic under that one. And then also I want to mention I'm going to disappear for the strength of the team. Look, both teams, first of all, have this great first line. Little bit advantage for me, the Flame, because Goodrow, Tkachuk, and LANHAM have an amazing great year. But again, the offensive coming from those 2 first line. Now, the strength of Dallas guy is the top 4 defense. The Sutter, the Lindell, the Eskinen and Klember are amazing, great defensemen. And also the experience, they've been there. They went to the Stanley Cup final 2 years ago. They lost again at Tampa Bay Lightning. This is their strength. On the flip side, the Calgary guy, they are well balanced. They have a great goaltender, they have a great forward, and also they have a great defenseman over there. So that's what they are. Plus their forecheck and their physicality is great. Finally, the coach, head coach, Darryl Sutter, been there. And he won the Stanley Cup, and he knows. So Calgary guys are a really strong team. Now, where they have concern for the Dallas guy is the lack of offensive after the bottom six. I think that's why they're going to struggle overall against the Flame. And then the inexperience of the goaltender, Ottinger. And I think that's what, for me, will be the biggest problem for the Dallas South. On the flip side, not many things to do about the Flame. Overall, they are a pretty solid team. Maybe try not to take too much penalties for not give a lot of power play for the Dallas Star. Otherwise, I think that team is pretty good. I would say to you, they don't have a quarterback like Letank or Carlson or Ozzy for the Nashville. But they have a great six-strength defenseman as a team together. I think that's what they are as a team. And I gave this, guys, my prediction for that series. Have to go with the Calgary Flame and 5. Now, let's move on now for the stats categories. Take your time, screenshot, pause the video, but you can see net advantage overall by the Flame against the Dallas Star. This is the offense shooting compare. You can see the Flame all over the Dallas Star. Then you have also the defense goaltending. A little bit tie between both, but again, the Flame they are better. To mention to you guys, I love to do this, is the breakdown season and the breakdown roster. Take your time to read this a little bit, what I just mentioned a little bit earlier, the strength category for the team. There's also information about the last month and also the season. But I love the roster breakdown is really solid. This provided by the website called the Atlantic. You have to be a member, but I love to read those kind of articles. And you can see advantage overall by the GSVA, the Calgary Flame over the Dallas Star. Then finally, I want to mention the first line for both teams. You can see what they accomplished. The market value of both first line is amazing. But they give you also you can read about the projected stat and also the pace of what they did in 2022 overall for both team. For the first line, Goodrow, LANHAM, and Tkachuk versus now Joe Pavelski, the veteran. Joe Pavelski have a great year. Rope hands great as a center. Jason Robinson as a left winger have a great year with 41 goals. Again, that line is amazing. So it will be really a battle of the first line at the end of the day. But I have to give credit, advantage for the Flame Calgary to win over the Dallas Star and 5. I don't see how the Dallas Star can compete against the well balance of the Calgary Flame on that series. So this is complete. All my prediction of every series for round number 1. I'm doing to apply. I'm doing this the same thing for round number 2. But before we leave, we want to invite you. Please don't forget to subscribe. Click on the likes and tell me your prediction of the game series between the Dallas Star versus the Calgary Flame. Thanks for watching another video with the hockey coach, Guru Coach for the Hockey Nation Live Show. And one more thing, of course, you have greatness inside of you. Have an amazing, blessing day, everybody.